That's even worse.
Grab my shit, put it back over me, and tucked into it like a burrito roll myself.
Yeah, that's me for sure. Like you can't go get it this
bitch, you
time.
wanna take it this time, right?
You got to pull hard. Yeah.
What up, what up, what up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of More to Discuss. I am your host, NunFlyyer, here with my beautiful co-host and daughter, the Tojo.
What's up, y'all?
Hey, so we're here on Tuesday, man, like Titty Tuesday or Thursday. See? And I'm all the way on Tuesday.
We day behind and I'm a day, no.
Yep, you just a day.
Behind, I'm a day forward.
You just a day, you know what I'm saying?
Just one day.
Woke up thinking it's the middle of the day because you was asleep.
Man, I actually, first time in a long time waking up at 4 a.m. So,
well, look at you.
My body touched my bed. I didn't think it was it, but it was it. Like, I didn't think that would happen, like, because that usually doesn't happen to me. Like, I usually, like, could take a little quick nap and be all right. Like what I just did today. Like, I was all right.
So you know that we are a fairly accommodating show, and we can go ahead and accommodate your time. Like, we can bump this up, man. If you got to go to waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, you ain't got to be killing your young self like that.
No, I know. And I wasn't even thinking like that. I was just like, I could do this. I got this.
Because it's way earlier for us to this.
Right. So I'm like, I can do this. I got this. I'm just a quick little nap because I'm not until 11. So I got some time. Like, I had it all worked out. I haven't had an alarm set, but yeah, I guess I didn't hear none of that.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we in the building. First of all, though, as we start the show, I want to give a shout out. Hold on, Trump. Well, even if he pop up, to my man Kobe Bryant, happy belated birthday. Rest in peace. One time, that kind of crossed my mind as we was coming on, and I had to say that one time. Now, on to your president of your United States, formerly, this man who is now facing all types of goddamn charges, RICO charges. This nigga, look at his mugshot though. This nigga's mad.
Mama, I don't know what you're talking about.
So, how mad do you think he is that he got caught?
Ooh.
Hey, mom. Like he seen this shit coming.
Like he seen it coming, but he didn't think it was ever gonna happen.
Hey, ma. Yeah, I think he's seen this shit coming too. That's why he tried to do everything he could not to get out the White House. This nigga knew all the bullshit he was doing was going to
have the extra protection. Because once the extra protection is gone,
That's crazy. You know what I missed though? Not to be over political, but I kind of wanted to check at least a little bit out. The young debates. I wanted to check it out. I think it happened yesterday or the day before. The GOP debates with all the supposed candidates talking about their issues and putting it out there for the people, giving their bogus ass promises and telling their lies for the people to hear. I want to check it out, but I missed it. You know what I'm saying?
What, did you get anything?
No, nigga, I missed that shit. That shit's shot right past my bow. Oh yeah, well, I kind of figured somebody was gonna show out. That's why I wanted to watch it, man, to see who was really serious about their shit. But we go see that shit's gonna dwindle down. Our first topic, your topic, the young McDonald's nuggets. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I'm sure she did because she was over talking to everybody. Couldn't nobody else say nothing.
That's one of the craziest things ever. That man found that in his McDonald's.
So look, I thought it was a lady and her kid. Her kid found it.
Yeah, the young man.
Yeah.
The baby boy.
The baby boy, yeah.
Yes. I think that's crazy. And I just feel like How does that even happen? It's supposed to be white meat, not another kind of meat.
So
You
here's the thing,
what?
right?
You
I
shit.
believe that with every major corporation, once you get too big, you have a whole lot of cracks and holes and shit in your setup, right? So, shit is bound to get through. It's not like you got 4 or 5 shops and you can keep a close eye on them and you can go by the motherfuckers and you got the money, make sure all the motherfuckers is pristine and all this shit. Once you get to making a certain amount of money, you like stop caring about the people, stop caring about the quality, stop caring about all that shit. All you worried about is how much money I can make and how much money I got to spend to keep this shit happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, the cheaper I can get whatever product or the most I can get away with the FDA or whatever curves or cuts and corners I can cut, nigga, I'm gonna do that to become this billionaire or whatever. And when you're doing it that big, you lose track of your pest. You know what I'm saying? You get bitches all over the place and they end up in your meat,
But
and
I'm
it becomes a
saying
whole
though, like
situation.
that's a
You know what I'm
whole
saying?
red like how y'all don't see that as y'all pouring that into the tray before y'all put it into the drink.
Because man, that shit they don't be giving a fuck. I'm telling you, it should be like mostly computer ran or machine ran or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
So
Like
that's why I
once
couldn't.
you get so big, you don't give a fuck about the quality. All that shit don't. Then they don't be giving a fuck.
I worked at fast food one time and noticed that that's literally exactly how it was, and it changed my perspective on like even eating it.
And then it ain't no telling when that shit ended up in that shit. I mean, you would have to would think that it was in some form of the actual process before it got to that particular McDonald's, which means it could be any McDonald's anywhere
Yeah.
because they don't make nothing in house. So how
Mm.
what I'm saying? Where exactly did that fucking what I'm saying? Like
Moral of the
it's
story, people, make your own chicken nuggets.
eat,
That
make
shit.
your own food in general, man. Eat at home. Fucking
Yeah.
wasting all that goddamn money fucking around here. No, but still though, I believe that, or I think it'd be a much better place if everybody had like was maxed limited to like 10 stores or 10 franchise items, and let everybody bubulate. That way, everybody can concentrate on more quality than quantity, and it forces you to pay more attention
So
and
what the fuck is going
make
on?
sure your shit is pristine. And what I'm saying, you don't need all the goddamn money. Hell, you can start 100 businesses. You just only 10 of them at a time. You know what I'm saying, or in a particular spot or whatever. Like
That's a fact.
because that's how shit fucking loses its you lose sight of shit and you end up with rats and chicken nuggets.
I still don't get how that happened. I'm personally like I love chicken nuggets too, so I was like, oh, what? Good. That's all I need to see, baby.
And it wasn't even in like China or none of that shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's in the good old United States of America.
but I'm not surprised though, because like you said, when McDonald's is big now, like they don't give a damn. I'm surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like how what's it on like on Mr. Goodburger, how the arch nemesis was. He was just like pushing out sludge. And
Hey, so I believe it's a lot of that going on too. Like they try to hide it well, but I believe it's a lot of that shit going on too. Like especially with all that impossible meat shit, all that crazy shit,
yeah, you know what I
and the whole leading off into our second topic there. But just a touch more on the whole, I don't want to sound like a fucking like a nigga that don't want no money, like a anti-capitalist. Like capitalism is
mean?
shit. I can dig it, run that shit, right? But what I do want to get back to is an era of everything ain't so big box. Like, yeah, you got your stores where you got to go to get your small ingredients. If you don't know nobody that ain't growing them, or what I'm saying, moms and pops store down that got the herbs or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
everything was more hands on. Like the quality of shit was like
A1.
better, right?
Yeah. No doubt. Like I recently just had some farm eggs versus like store bought ones, and I'm not even gonna lie to you. They up here, they up high, and the store
So,
bought is like real down low for them.
so what was the difference though?
It just tastes so much lighter. It wasn't as thick. It was just better, cooked faster. It just was. It was amazing. It was great. I enjoyed it.
So I don't think
A little bit more tender. I said I like that.
I don't think I've ever had a what was it called? What you call it?
A farm egg.
Yeah, but what did you say at first though?
I said I had a farm egg versus a store bought egg.
Oh yeah, okay. Bet. I don't think I've ever had like a fresh farm egg like
And
from
you
the
don't have to put it
fucking
in the refrigerator for like you don't have to put it in the refrigerator.
like fresh out the chicken ass. I want to get one of them and see what that
So
tastes like.
good, I'm telling you.
So who chicken ass did you squeeze that egg out of?
At work, there's clients that have a farm over here, out in like 2-3 hours away, and they bring eggs to some of the nurses. And one of the nurses already had some from before, so she didn't want any more. And I was like, I never had that before. I'll take some. And somebody split the carton with me. So I had like 6 of them.
All right, that sounds like a plan, Stan. I need somebody that grows some fresh out the chicken ass eggs so I can taste them. I wonder what the difference is. I guess the difference is freshness,
It's so good.
right? You know,
Mm.
I'm fresh anyway, so I guess
Okay,
everything.
not you fresh. You just fresh eggs.
Hey, but to the clone or to the meat thing in terms of the impossible meat and all that shit, like I believe that's some like ultra experimental in lab fucking type shit. Like, nigga,
And
nah.
they just like passed a law out here only though in the United States, in our country, that they have this new meat that is grown from meat cells in the lab.
Yeah, lab meat. That's that good old fashioned uh uh meta meat. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
My thing is like this. I know y'all done killed all the animals. Like that's y'all problem. Like that's what y'all overdo everything. Y'all overdo the crab legs, nigga. Y'all overdo the steak, nigga. Y'all overdo the chicken, nigga. Like y'all overdo everything.
But all of those things that you can literally farm like yourself. Like you
Yeah, but
don't have
not
to.
at the rate of the way niggas is eating it these days. No man, no.
Well, yeah, kind of, because it's a whole lot of land out there, and it's a whole lot of people with farms and ranches and shit. Like,
That's how it used to work.
no, I mean, it may not work exactly like that, but I believe it's more about saving and capitalizing on money as opposed to we don't have enough cows and chickens and shit. Like, you can run those. You can fucking, you know, all the time. Like chickens, especially, man, they produce at a crazy rate. So if you got a bunch of them bitches, like, yeah, I mean, I think you could do it naturally. I just don't think they want to. I think they may be on the verge of fucking some shit over in terms of. I don't even think you can endanger a chicken.
Bruh, they
Like they too easy to. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, because it is a lot of motherfuckers, man. Like 7, 8 billion of
know
us.
like why. I guess my biggest question is like for what?
Okay, so if you had to eat some clone meat and you knew it was clone, like they had the FDA had to be like, yeah, man, it's a clone sticker on it. It's way cheaper, but it's the same
I'm
shit.
not
It's
eating
just
that shit because it's literally banned in all the other countries. Like nobody else is fucking with this shit. I'm
yeah,
not.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't. I think it's only banned because they don't see the money in it. Once the United States
No,
population,
they see the health in it. In the article, it literally said and stated, "This is the best decision for the health of our communities." They don't give a damn about us. They care about the money.
that's what I'm saying. So look what I'm saying, right? So bam, once motherfuckers bubulate and niggas don't start dying right away, niggas start dying like 30, 40 years down the line from the shit. But before all that though, United States populate clone meat, boom, everybody eat that shit. It's fire. Bam. They like superpower, all off the power of clone meat again. The motherfuckers is buying all the latest technology because of clone meat bringing in all the money. And then made clone gourmet Kobe steak and all this shit. All the rich people doing it. It's all the thing, right? Now everybody is buying into it. Would you eat it?
No,
You go like stupid
I never
vegan.
had a Popeye's chicken sandwich.
I mean, I
I never.
have.
I
It's
don't. I
kind of
don't do that
subjective.
trendy fat shit. No, because what they said when they closed Tyrone is in the chicken. Y'all ain't about to
Yeah.
get
Okay.
me. Okay, y'all ain't about to get me. So I don't do that fat shit. Like no, I don't
So
care.
I would have got because I had like a couple few of them bitches. Um,
No,
if the chicken was getting niggas, I'd have been got because I done ate some of that shit. That shit was
yeah,
kind of
I ain't got nothing. I ain't got
strong.
nothing to do with that. Like I go get my chicken, but even all that, you gotta be careful. Like even buying your chicken too. Like
Even in the store, I
mhm,
know because it ain't no telling.
you
Like
never
Jack
know.
told y'all.
I might really, and to be honest, let's talk about this. I might have already bought some club and don't even know that. Ate this shit and don't even know it.
So that I would not put past fucking people because they slide any and everything up under us all the time.
Yeah, I would. The way I be like, what I'm saying, buying like chicken stuff like that, I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised at all.
Hey, so I think with the rate of technology, man, and with as smart as these motherfuckers think they are, it's coming. Like it's gonna be
And as
accepted.
it's coming, I want to work on getting some land and stuff so that I can like do my own shit, have my own cows, love them, chop their fucking heads off, and make my own shit. I don't. I'm gonna know that's my chicken. I'm gonna know that's not lab grown because nigga, I grew it. I know that. I had it as a little chick. I know that's not like nah, because no, I'm not doing that. Like
So that's ultimately the goal for everybody, though, man. Buy land and grow your own
yes, everything because
because
it's getting wicked out
man,
here.
yeah, boy, and they ready to slide any and
I bought
everything up
some
under a nigga.
lab grown. I bought some lab grown nectarines, right?
What
Not
the
never
fuck?
seen a nectarine like this before ever.
Where
Yes,
where where'd you get that from, though? Where did you buy that from?
crazy because this is usually they go from like real like local farm, but this farm had a motherfucking like it had like a website, Instagram, all this other shit. So I'm like, I know it's like a factory. This ain't no actual farm. So like I bought it. And it has like this QR code on it and all this other crazy shit. I'm just like, bro, what the hell is going on? I bit into it and it was just like hard, just like the white and the red looked like it was like draw. You know how you like draw like sketch something in, like it looked like it was like perfectly placed. The little bit of color that was in there, and I'm just looking at it. I like took the piece out of my mouth. I'm looking at it like it didn't have no taste. It just. I was just like, I threw the whole bag away. I was so mad. I'm like, bro,
So
I,
you already knew going in that it was not grown.
yeah, because the way when I looked it up, like the energy of like the website and the Instagram and stuff, it gave like a factory. Well, no, it wasn't no outside shit on nothing.
So I believe that you could have been programmed in your mind for it to taste weird because you know it was lab grown.
No, I was
You
excited. I never bought like a bag of nectarines before. I usually just do it like one by one. Like my hand to put in a little green bag and shit at the grocery store. I never bought a bag of them before, so I was excited to see a bag of nectarines. I was lit for that. So I'm like, even tell my work, I'm like, look, I got some nectarines. Bit it. I'm like, what the hell is this? This ain't no
yeah,
nectarine.
but
I'm
you
not.
knew from the gate that they were lab grown though,
I
right?
didn't know. I just picked up the bag. I didn't know. And because I got it from Aldi, I really thought it was from a local farm, but it was.
Oh, okay. So you saying that they sell lab grown fruit in produce aisles or fruit and vegetables? Got to put vegetable in there because you can't
Yeah.
have no fruit or vegetables. So they selling that type of shit in like stores now
Yes.
without like no labels, or you just didn't pay attention.
Bro, the way it looked, like it's very enticing. So I'm like, oh, okay. I can't even think of the name. That's so. I should take a picture of it because I can't even think of the name what it was, and it just looked like it was like a little cartoonized guy. Like, and I'm like, oh, okay, this looks good. Picks it up. Got home. I even waited a few days. Like I didn't eat it right away. I waited a few days and everything, and that shit was not right. I don't know what it was, but it won't right. I'll tell you that much.
Hmm. Hey, that is crazy because I can just imagine eating fucking. Okay, so let me ask you this right quick. You ever seen the movie Demolition Man?
I don't. That does not ring no type of bells. I don't think so.
Okay, don't worry about it. So look. hypothetically, if it all went down, bam, niggas can't, the chickens is extinct, the cows is extinct, and motherfuckers and went on ahead and then accepted that they ain't coming back and started eating rats and pigeons or lab clone meat, what would you eat?
Fruits and vegetables. I would survive off my beans. I would survive off my potatoes. I would survive off, yeah. I would go find me a nice live stream or find something, learn how to fly fish, something, nigga. I'm not about to be doing that. No.
You won't eat no pigeons and rats though?
I have a real different, like when it comes to what's going in my body, no. No. They're trying to genetically modify us through our food.
No, but that won't be genetically modified though. That'd be like the only thing that's natural. Like everything else is like,
how is lab meat natural, nigga? That ain't natural.
No, I'm not talking about the lab meat. I'm talking about the rats and the pigeons. That's like the only thing that's natural. That you can eat the real meat.
They're cameras. So
no, pigeons are not cameras. I've been around pigeons all my life.
Cameras and rats, I would never eat a rat because they be in the sewers and shit. Like that's nasty.
So pigeons are not cameras.
Pigeons are
you've probably seen some.
We can argue about that on another show because that
pigeons. I've been around pigeons my whole life.
So that doesn't make them a camera because you've been around them your whole life. You know, you just been getting watched by pigeons your whole life.
So I'm almost like 50 years old in a way, and
okay.
The technology wasn't. I mean, if it was a camera pigeon, that motherfucker looked like.
Bro,
Silverhawk or some shit. It would look like a camera.
That's what they want us to think. That's what they want us to think. They've been on that shit.
You know the type of shit we used to make pigeons do?
Yeah.
I mean,
that's why they get good at it.
Man.
It was real surveillance animals.
No, that's not true because all birds can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because not all pigeons can do it. It's a certain type of pigeon do a certain type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just because they can take notes and fly and do all that shit don't mean they cameras. They just got great.
Yes, it is. They're cameras.
They're good at tracking their paths, man. Birds are smart as fuck. Like owls can fucking talk. Fucking other birds can talk. Like birds are smart as fuck, bro. Like I'm telling you, you need to.
I'm terrified of birds. I'm not gonna lie.
National Geographic.
I think
before they was on.
I don't really like this. That could just be that.
So I think that Geo's still on that gangster shit. You need to check some of that shit out. Birds is gangster. They got some birds out there that's hard as fuck. Pigeons is kind of dope too. But okay, so you trying to tell me that pigeons is cameras, but doves aren't? Because all fucking doves are albino pigeons. So what are you telling me?
I don't understand the question.
So I'm saying, you saying all pigeons are cameras, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so doves are pigeons. So doves are cameras too?
I don't think all birds are cameras, so I don't know.
Some birds don't even fuck with us like that. Why would they be cameras? Like you think penguins is cameras? You think penguins is cameras? Don't know be going on in the Antarctic. You think penguins is cameras too?
I don't think those ones is cameras.
So what do you mean?
But it's the like seagulls, pigeons, like everyday birds, geese, all that shit. Don't do none of that shit, bro.
Ducks, motherfucking, seagulls, nigga, all of them.
Yes.
I can dig it. I don't believe it, but I can dig it, I guess. I
don't know, but I'm also terrified as well. So it's like that's just another thing too. I never forget. I had an asshole of an ex one time, and we were sitting in the car, and it was like so many like seagulls, and just like birds and shit in the freaking parking lots. You know, Virginia Beach, it's just like birds everywhere. Like I fucking hate it. So he takes a bag of Cheeto Puffs. He had like a cylinder thing, a window thing. And he dumped it on top of it and then closed it. And they're literally like swarming the car. And I'm like shitting on myself. I'm crying. I'm like, oh my God, why is this my life? Like they're gonna get in here, they're gonna eat me, and they're gonna think I'm a fucking Cheeto Puff, and they're just gonna act like, oh my God, and we don't have no more, and they're just gonna get alive. Like it was the worst day of my life. And after that, I was like, bro, these motherfuckers just.
That is hilarious. Y'all got swarmed by the birds. They scared the shit out of you. Now you don't fuck with birds.
No, like literal shit though, like for real. Like in real time though, like for real. It was horrible. I did a little sharp. It was crazy. It was
Mm.
horrible.
I think I feel that way too. If I was sitting in the car and this nigga put some cheese puffs on top of that bitch and had them bitch swarm us and
Like,
shit.
why would you do that? And then was playing like, I'm gonna open the cylinder. I'm gonna open this roof. There. I'm like, bro, chill. Like, please. No.
Girls are easy to scare. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that. How old were you? Okay, if it was a little boy, probably like 5 or 6 or some shit, he'd probably be scared. But a nigga at like 13, 14, a nigga think that shit's funny and probably be a little exhilarated. But a nigga be like it'd be funny. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's not
Yes.
funny.
Yeah.
Like, that's not funny. Birds like pick eyes out and shit. I don't like that.
Girls are easy to traumatize. You just be all the trauma bonds, birds and everything. You know? What about bugs? Don't like them either, huh? You just nature is like traumatizing you.
Just please stop that because I don't like bugs. Bugs are like
So
the
look,
most.
you should be good with clone stuff then, because it ain't real anyway. Because you're scared of all the real stuff.
Still bite you.
Nah,
Really?
but it's clone though. It ain't
No
even
matter.
act right.
Just like how these mosquitoes is transporting diseases. They don't suck blood out you no more. They put shit in you now. What the fuck? I'm not doing that shit, man. You just done all
So
that bullshit.
another fact. Mosquitoes have always transmitted diseases since mosquitoes have been mosquitoes and blood had diseases. It's just kind
So
of
why
like
would
in
I?
their
So why
genetic
would I
makeup.
like bugs? Like in front of my house for some reason, and I don't know if it's just the energy that I exude. Like I don't know what it is.
Cloned hummus. They've cloned hummus.
I
Why
would
would
never.
you have to clone
I don't even
hummus?
eat hummus, so like that's cool. Like do that. Like I don't care. They're gonna clone everything. They clone everything, bro. Like it don't matter what it is.
Hey, this future
You
is
gotta
scary as
get
shit, right? This future is scary as shit. If they cloning hummus, nigga. Like, is that like? I wonder if it's like
ain't
3D
hummus
printed.
like cookies?
I wonder if it's 3D printed. I wonder if he can 3D print an actual fruit. Like, I
And like
know, I think you can. Yeah, they genetically modify all types of shit.
that's
All
that's
types of shit. To
I think
get it
that's
to grow
probably
faster, to get it to grow bigger, to get it to grow more. They've been genetically modifying shit. Long time.
no for real.
Yeah.
Because I was doing like some research and basically like on like some islands and like places where bananas are supposed to be primarily grown. Apparently bananas got seeds in them motherfuckers and they're like not even that big. I'm like, wow, that's cool. But they said the banana tastes exactly
Wait though, how if bananas don't have seeds, how in the fuck do you grow a banana tree?
but how do we be growing banana trees? All of our bananas don't have seeds.
I clone like a scientist. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, they fucking okay. So look, right. All right. So look, right. Um. So remember how they be having the motherfucker, or have you ever heard or seen when motherfuckers be having them fairs and they be having them big ass fucking like squash and them big ass fucking tomatoes and all that shit? Like
Yeah,
they
don't
be
they be
winning
like
prizes and shit. Big
steroids?
ass like 4 or 5, 8 pound ass motherfucking lemons and shit. Yeah, them motherfuckers be pumping them bitches for all types of shit. You know, you white people be pumping. I mean, like steroids, probably pump that shit full of horse steroids and all that shit. Like that shit don't be natural. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, this ain't no longer the time of the garden to eat. Nigga, our fucking atmosphere don't even work like that no more.
I say, yeah, at one point in time, everything was big as fuck like that, but not right now.
Yeah, man, all that shit be genetically modified. Like that shit be crazy as fuck, bro. Like man,
But see,
yeah, they
that's why
been.
it's hard because even if you want to be somebody that wants to eat healthy and not give in to the bullshit that's going on, you still kind of are. Because if you're not growing your own shit, it's a high possibility that you eat some big shit. Like, I seen these watermelons. They're like small ass, they're like super duper 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 tiny. But this would be fully grown watermelons and all this shit. That shit's fake. It's not organic. It's that shit fake. Don't
They
know
are.
organic and
They,
make me pay
they
$18.
crossbreeding fruit and shit. Crossbreeding fruit and shit now. Like literally, like growing them crossbred. Like a whole bunch of shit. It's a bunch of them.
You
I
sick,
was
bro.
like, you motherfuckers is playing with you. Why don't y'all just leave shit alone? Leave it alone.
Why
Keep
would
mixing that shit like niggas do with their Kool-Aid flavors.
I
Just
just
leave the
want to
regular shit alone.
and go somewhere else? But it's like, not the laws and shit ain't the same. So it's like I gotta be careful what I'm doing. But like I don't want to be here anymore because they're just fucking everything up. And since I've been doing the research that I've been doing and noticing like a lot of the shit that we have and that's like allowed and that's like pushed and rushed here is banned in so many other places because it's harmful for their community. Like, so what y'all think is doing it to us? Y'all don't care.
Yeah,
I really
we
don't.
American. We don't even breathe the same air as anybody else. We in our own shit. We got like this protective bubble over us. Niggas don't even know. We are America, damn it. Invisible force field around us. And we don't even compute like everybody else do.
That's it.
I mean, I'm just saying. That's how they act anyway.
I don't even like that.
That's how they act anyway. You know what I'm saying?
It's not it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not. It ain't for me no more.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just all kind of weird. We got to get our bread up. Some motherfuckers go buy some righteous islands and lands and shit, and
Yes. Let me go ahead
people-
and buy my own island somewhere where everything just naturally grow because that's the vegetation, baby.
yeah,
Like
need to stop trusting the government so goddamn much. Like, I mean, you got to trust to a certain extent, but I mean, goddamn, man, like y'all just.
I don't trust them to this extent.
I mean, because they got all the arms and shit. You got to trust them to at least protect us a little bit.
Protect?
Because wars is actual.
Yeah, protect it.
Yeah, man. We ain't getting name other than that. You can't, man. They don't fuck with us like that. We go fuck with other people.
Fuck with us. Yeah, you're right.
We go fuck with other people.
Provoking shit.
So that's what I'm saying. With our protective force field, like America, man, it's a thing.
Ring of fire because y'all get bored and this y'all want to do, nigga. Now it's time to go to work because fuck that. Y'all need some excitement. Y'all got too many troopers, so y'all gotta dumb the numbers down so y'all can bring new niggas in. I'm on to you people.
She's on to you people.
I want to get out of here.
Hey, so look, before you take off, I got a thing. I've been holding this question for a minute. I almost forgot, but it popped up. Well, it's not really a question. It's like all right, so here it is, right? Boom. You and say your homegirl, right? Y'all at a club, y'all getting it in. Boom, right? You see another one of your homegirls' husband grinding on this dude, this broad, yada yada yada, so on and so forth, right? No, okay. So yeah. On this woman, yada yada yada, so on and so forth, right? Getting real intimate, like hella dope. So you pull out your phone and you take a picture, click,
and video.
And you send it to your home, right? Okay, bet, even better. And you send it to your homegirl, right? And did you know this was going on? And you send it to her, bam. What do you think happens after that?
Well, she's my homegirl. 9 times out of 10, she can either pull up, and I'm gonna try to figure out a way to keep him there until she get there. Like, act stupid, go along with the bullshit and make him think he's safe in a safe place, and then keep him there until she pull up. 1 or 2, she gonna wait till he get home, and I'm just gonna have to be on call just in case I gotta pull up.
Okay, for sure. But what if 3, she waits till he get home and blows his head off, and now she's in prison for the rest of her life, and you're facing jail for attempted murder for accessory because you sent the photo.
Whoa! What? How about this accessory? Wait! Whoa!
Yeah.
Me? What do you mean?
Yeah.
You're a good friend.
Yeah. So that's an actual thing that happened.
I'm gonna have to let the courts know. This is what we do as a friend group. She did this to me multiple times. I did this for her multiple times. I didn't even know she had a gun. I don't know what's going on. Like, this is the person I know. I never even knew she can even get that bad. She's somebody like, no.
You knew her enough to send that video that caused daughter shit. See, all right, see, there you go. Now again, like I said, yeah, you do all that. Y'all at the club chilling,
So I
boom.
gotta.
You
Okay, so what
see,
you're telling me is
yeah. I'm explaining it
not
again.
my business.
Y'all at the
The,
club partying, doing y'all shit. You see your homegirl's husband with a
uh,
whole nother bar doing the shit. You send the video and all the shit. She like, girl, all right, bet for sure. I didn't know nothing about this dog ass nigga. Woo.
right, but in the message, she's not gonna tell me that she's shooting him.
No,
So like,
she not gonna do none of that. She didn't
I
come to the club. She didn't
like
do
so.
none of that.
Okay, so like, what if she's already planning to shoot the nigga? And what I said was just like another notch in the belt.
Well,
Like,
she didn't know. She didn't
all
know
right.
until you sent. She didn't know until you sent the
She
video.
probably didn't know about
As,
this, but she
as
probably
far as
knew.
she know, as far
Look,
as
you
she
know,
knew.
get me not involved in this because that ain't got nothing to do with me. I just saying,
So,
bro.
but as far as she knew, her man was at work making that bread, getting it in.
Exactly.
Until you sent that video.
So if I see him out, this could be his clone. Like, why wouldn't I see this? He's supposed to be at work. Girl, you got a clone out here. You got
Blame it on the clone like Tyrone. Hey, yeah.
all the cards because that has nothing to do with me. Like,
So she wait till my man get home and blow his head off. And
that
then
don't do that.
through the investigation comes that you the one who sent the video.
Like, even
So
if
they
I
charge your ass for accessory.
like, look, even if I didn't see the video, like he still was gonna do that. So like, why would I?
You don't know that? She like I said, she as far as she know, as far as she knew, her dude was at work, slaving and draving, making that dough. Until you sent the young video.
For this.
As soon as you sent that video, she sent the kids to her mama house, loaded up that 9, and waited for that nigga to get home. And you didn't even know that was her worst enemy, though. You didn't even know that was her best friend, and that's what that was. That's what really set her off.
But that's
my point exactly. Ain't that a hell of a way to learn how to mind your business, though? Isn't that one fucked up way to have to learn that lesson, though?
You know, I didn't even have to go through that to know because I'm minding my. Like I'm so sorry. And if the girl get mad at me like she was there and I'll be like, honestly, I don't even see anything.
But she ain't worried about you though. Like you don't come up to court. You get your
like, I don't know what you're talking. No, like I'm talking about like after the fact when she called me from jailhouse because she in jail for killing a nigga. And she like, I heard you was before I shot him, he said you was at the club too. I don't know what you're talking about. He must have seen me from behind. I didn't see him. I never seen him in the club. Like, hey, I don't know. That's crazy.
Hey, so yeah, that's a thing that actually happened, right? And because I think it was her cousin, actually. Okay, actually, it wasn't even about women. It was about women to make it relatable to you. It was actually a dude, and his homeboy shot the screenshot or the video of his girl fucking with another dude, right? And the dude actually waited till the girl got home, killed her, and he went to jail. But then they arrested his homeboy and charged him for accessory because he sent the video like he riled the shit up, like he he pushed that button. But yeah, it was a male on female thing. I just made it a woman because the sound made it relatable to you. But the actual shit was a male on woman thing. And yeah, he charged him and his homeboy for sending the shit, and him for killing that bitch.
I just want to say,
yeah, right. Isn't that a hell of a way?
I don't care.
Isn't that a hell of a way to learn how to mind your motherfucking business?
Yeah, but I just got told, and I didn't even go through because I'm not playing that game, baby. That's your business.
Premeditated murder, lying away, exactly. Because the moment apparently he sent that video to his homeboy, and it made his mind up right there, like, yeah, that bitch dead. That's a dead bitch. She gonna do all that, and then she gonna
know what man said. Like, why do y'all be so ready to kill a hoe? Like,
see, that's another thing. That's the thing that I think is fucked up, right? Especially nowadays, because I guess because of the way technology is, we just hearing this shit. I don't even want to say if this happening like this back in the day, but I don't know. I just think it's a genuine, just fucking lack of fucking respect for life. Like, people aren't raised. Everybody raised digitally, right? So the hands-on, being raised around your cousin, being raised your motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Dig a hole, right? Because everybody going, goddamn it. But I think with the lack of fucking pure just contact with human beings, like yeah, we see each other every day, blah 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 blah. But you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers don't congregate like unless it's in churches. But I don't know, man. I think it has a lot to do with the way the world interacts with each other now in terms of technology and shit. Because man, people don't be giving a fuck. Niggas just be shooting niggas
No,
like
they
this.
don't. Like,
Like,
they be quick to just like blam a nigga or a female. Like they just like
and especially male female in relationships too, like that shit's kind of rampant. Like niggas is just offering these broads and like trying to dump them in woods and shit.
like why not dump the hoe? What made her watch you do everything and times 1,000 more things for the next one? It feels stupid for doing whatever it was that she did with whoever the lame nigga she did it with, because it ain't you, because you that guy, right? Why not live like that and have all the hoes versus killing her? Now you in jail, you somebody hoe. That's crazy, right? Like that's crazy. Like, why would you want to do that to yourself?
And just the ramifications of taking a mother off the board, like, or even a son off the board, man, it ain't really in there. Like, it ain't like, see, I understand how you have motherfuckers out there, man, that have like that fucking, what's the famous white people beef where the generations and shit that have feels either way go, white family, deep beef through the bloodline. So I can understand that type of shit. But just the average everyday motherfucker or a nigga that talks some shit about some shit or nah, I don't know, man. Like just the reason motherfuckers be taking motherfuckers off the board nowadays is outlandish.
Baby, let me tell you something. They don't even need a reason these days, and it's so scary because it's like, what? Like me personally, I think that's why when I'm outside of my home, like I spray nothing but light because you never know. You know what I mean? Like you could be open somebody out and give them a stink ass attitude, and they just blame your shit right there because they've been having a bad day all day, and you just give them that one last slick, smart comment that really just took them overboard, and that's your ass. Nah,
That
baby,
crazy ass road rage moment, like you never
that
know.
too. I don't even,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
I be talking shit to myself. Like I don't get mad aggressive. Like I'll be quick to like get away from someone and like, you know what I'm saying, get in front of them, speed out type shit. But I don't never be like, man, or out the window or none of that. I don't do none of that. I don't do that.
Me neither, because I know that shit ain't gonna matter much. Like, and again, I mean, so I don't encounter it a lot, right? But when I do, like motherfuckers cut me off, like most of the time I should be smooth, right? And when a motherfucker do cut me off, I just be like, stupid bitch. Like I don't fucking.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying worse
like,
just like driving mad fucking slow or
run
just like
a
driving mad word.
motherfucker
I'm
down and
just
shit.
myself like, bro, these dumbass motherfuckers like, but I'm not like going crazy or riding their tail or like being weird. Like, I'm not,
Right, exactly. Go out there and be on some bullshit. But yeah, a lot of aggro motherfuckers is aggressive as fuck.
yeah, they are.
Man.
They
Like
are.
for whatever reason.
I said I just spread light everywhere I go because you never know, bro. You never know what somebody encountered right before they encountered you. So I don't even be on none of that. Yeah, same. Like same. And I ain't
Exactly.
gonna lie, I be in my car going the fuck off, but it's not to the point where you could read me if you driving next to me. Like I'm talking my shit, but you probably think
Don't
I'm
be
right.
like, yeah, nah, I say a couple words and let that shit go. So get the fuck away from me. Because you know, I don't know. Like that shit don't I don't know, man. My cool is crazy. I don't really fuck around and be all up about much, really.
No, but that's good though because can nobody move you or groove you. So that's what's up.
Yeah, man. I like to be cool, man. I like to be in
With
this,
your
this
energy.
constant state of cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up with you, nigga? Cool. You know what I'm saying? Everything is fair, not too up, not too down. Like if I have a good time, motherfucker know, because I'll be up like, yeah, it happens. Right. And then other than that, so average my days don't be bad. So you know what I'm saying? I don't be going around here being mad if my girl get caught at the club enough to want to shoot her and shit. Like that's for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Like I don't know, like as far as science though, I guess if I was science, I would want to be like a brain science, like a mind science.
At least they act like it, like the shit that they gaming
Like,
for really count in real life.
and
You know what
like
I'm saying?
study the person's brain that goes through that shit. Like, cause how?
Right. Nigga, what the fuck kind of ambiance you in?
So,
You up in this motherfucker with the low lights, with the balcony in the background and shit, nigga. Like I'm expecting to see a white lady in a robe come from the back, like, Nick, are you coming to bed? And he's like, no, bitch, I'm on the
Why you do it
podcast.
like that,
Take your ass back in the room.
dog? How y'all doing this evening?
good. How are
How
you?
you doing? You know
Man, trying to hang in there.
kicking
You
our
know,
shit
but
about super aggro motherfuckers killing their spouses after seeing them at the club, fucking around with another dude.
yeah, I have to chime in on that one because it's lack of emotional intelligence and dudes actually argue with females when they're the innocent person in the whole everything, right? Because if you didn't have your president set before you left out the house, knowing you was going to do something around the corner, say something. You know what I'm saying? It's no way that emotional breakdown should come to untimely death from
Right?
whatever understanding from.
But
You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
how much does pride play into that shit too? Because you know, your homeboy now after that, you gonna be that nigga that get like about 4, 5, 6, depending on what type of homies you are, because some niggas will clown you 2, 3 weeks after the shit. But now you the talk of the town on how, you know, your bitch is out there, you know what I'm saying? Like that
Well,
type of shit.
technically, she be dead because
Now you can't kill
But the thing
everybody,
is,
man.
if she would have been alive, and that whoever the weak ass dude that dropped the information would have tried to backdoor his homeboy anyways. Oh,
Well,
he
now
was
he
no
was trying
good
to
for
look
you.
out though. My nigga was trying to look out on some like, nigga, you see your bitch, she out there doing
Not
this
not
shit. You know what I'm
not
saying?
really, because a homie would have just chucked that up, be like, hey man, whatever going on in your house,
Well,
ever
see,
before
yeah,
you invested in
for
it.
us, it would have been some in person shit like, man, I don't know what your girl was on, but nigga, you know what I'm saying? I took these pictures at the club the other night, nigga. I got these pictures, man. I think that's her. I went in as close as I could, nigga, without disturbing her shit, but nigga, yeah, I think that's her. I wouldn't have shot that shit on the live shit because I wouldn't want that nigga to come up and shoot the club up. Plus,
And,
I ain't trying to fuck my time off. You know
and
what
you
I'm
just
saying?
said
Fuck my
something
good
very
time off,
significant,
nigga. You
right?
can't come up here and turn the club up. We all got to go home.
But you just said something very significant, right? We are cut from bandanas, and other people are cut from poo paper. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? Shit for brains on the day because it didn't solve anything. For the homeboy to be a snitch, right? But not even knowing if that's my homie and I'm mental unstable, if I'm a J cat, whatever you want to call it, right? You know you don't come at me with nothing if my stuff been breaking down. You understand what I'm saying? So
yeah,
the argument goes to say, right? If you really got love for me and you are not a liability to me, homie, because that's a liability. You know what I'm saying? And you're supposed to be an asset. The asset is like, hey man, fall back wherever your investments is on some backdoor, or you do it like we used to. Everybody put their keys down. It's some shot of Tito's on the counter, and we're gonna talk it out.
Hey, but look though, I was also thinking that, right? And the ultra producer in the building, but I also thinking like
Yeah.
day before this technology bullshit, nigga would have just stepped to that bitch and told nigga, hey, homie, what the fuck you
Yeah,
got going on right here, man? This is my homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? What's all this about? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, niggas would have turned the club out them damn selves.
yeah. And that's the thing is like, how deep is your love? But like we said, you know, we didn't all been in scenarios for people like us, right? Even down to the ones I give it the cutoff age about 32, right? We know if we out there doing something faulty, it's fair game,
yeah.
See, it's
right?
a trip. It's a trip, right? Because we thinking of it from the perspective of, you know, this is the homie, like the loved one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's no, you know, ulterior motive or nothing. He's just like looking out for his boy. But what if, you on curveball? What if the homie was just on some fuckery, right? Like he been waiting for an opportunity to come between old boy and little mama because he seen little mama was kind of loose anyway, and he want to tag her.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the same time, it ain't gonna matter because as soon as she get home, he killed that bitch anyway.
And that's the
Right.
sad part because
Yeah.
look, and that's the sad
That
part.
was
He didn't think the homie was gonna go out like that, though.
No, he didn't think that all the way through at all.
He had to know. He had to know, right?
Oh,
He
man,
had
that
to know.
nigga just snapped. Like, nigga, you. That's like me saying, nigga, I fuck this nigga Mac all the
nigga,
time.
you-
And I know this nigga ain't gonna flip like
Yeah.
that, but I'm just saying we had that type of shit. And he was just, you know, in a relationship on that bullshit. and vice versa, and I showed the nigga some bullshit, and this nigga snapped. Like, you don't know. I don't think you know until you know.
But the thing is, right? Look, my whole thing is, and maybe I'm a dinosaur for this one, right? I just got to put it out there like this. I would have checked the homie. It's like, man, I don't be in your business like that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever my business is, and you might have messed up the whole thing because he might be like,
on the homie for looking out. That's
no, but I'm saying from modern times now, Frank, and from the stuff that we didn't heard.
Because I know this nigga even if he doing it some false pretense shit, at the end of the day, he let me know my bitch is foul. Even if I didn't know, or even if I did know and don't like to tell a motherfucker. He putting it out there. And I would appreciate that than me not knowing that my bitch is out here like that and ain't nobody telling me. And all these niggas up, nah, nigga, what type of homie is you?
But and look, and the thing is
different, right? I look at it like this, right? And then so first thing is if I'm the bearer of bad news, right? I'm always gonna be the motherfucker that's associated with that bad news, right? Whether it's my nigga or not, right? And then secondly, right, it's not my decision to make for my nigga, right?
There you go.
Of who his chick is, right? So my play is gonna be this, right? And I've been in this situation, right? My play is my niggas just don't understand that I just got bad energy with his girl. And you're gonna wonder why, because I don't have bad energy with my niggas' girls. You know what I'm saying? Unless they on some bullshit, right? Usually when they on some bullshit, my niggas already know why before I do, right? Like, you know, she think I'm wingman and some bullshit like that, right? Shit the nigga ain't did for 20 years, right? Like, okay, man, he the only single motherfucker, so y'all over there with naked bitches on the table.
Exactly.
Right. Not only that, though, your reputation, brother, you got a reputation for having naked bitches on the table.
Exactly.
I don't even do it like that no more, nigga. That shit is so long ago, right?
Nope, it don't matter. You got history.
No more.
You got history.
No more. The legend is out there, brother.
So then the second thing, right? And then, you know, I carry this with me, man, because, you know, I had a nigga, this is my best friend, right? All through high school and some shit, right? This is my nigga today. I love him, right? I love this nigga. I just won't fuck with him, right? And we ended up in a whole fucking, like a tit for tat type of war, type of some bullshit behind. It started off with his chick saying some slick shit to me right when she was about to have her baby, right? And basically plotting that, you know, she was going to be out on the town doing her shit as soon as she dropped the baby. I didn't say nothing to him, right? But she was afraid that I would. Right?
Backdoor you. So, you trust your homie.
By the time the shit came out, the story was hella different. And my nigga was like, you know, I'm like, nah, nigga, that ain't what it is. Nigga, this is what it was. Woo, 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 this is what she said. My nigga was like, nah, man, why you wouldn't have told me that? Feel what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, because I ain't in your motherfucking business.
Business?
Like it's not on me to make you unhappy, nigga. If you like her, I love her.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And that goes
to she's doing that makes her for you. It ain't on me to get me. Now, at the same time, though, right? If I know your chick is, you know, she just for the streets, then you gotta kind of feel that energy. Not that for the streets energy, but you gonna always question, what the fuck is this nigga back with? Even if you think that I might have had some fucking history with her, that's bad enough. You feel what I'm saying? It's something that'll make you be like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm gonna stay all the way out the way.
I have to take a closer look at your chick. And all my niggas is game tight, right? Like, you know, only time the chicks can run circles around my niggas is when they just blind in love. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of...
But how do you even get to that point? Like, you know the vibe of get involved. You know the energy on the energy, right? So, like, how do y'all be getting swept up in that bullshit?
Because...
I'm sorry, like, I can catch a vibe instantly. I swear it was one time, my boyfriend told me he was looking on somebody's page. I had a dream about that shit. When I told him about the dream I had, he was like, he described the female to a T. I said, how the hell you know? I was looking at her page. I ain't gonna lie. I said, damn. I be on it.
There you go.
So how to play out, how it will play out with us, back, is say Nick, you know, is fucking with some chick and shit, right? And I know she for the streets, right? Every time this nigga say something that's positive about her, or he fixing to do, so yeah, man, I call my girl, and my response is gonna be, man, oh, you whoop, nigga, like nigga,
Exactly. And I have to
what's up
take it on the
with your
chin.
girl? Like nigga, like that, nigga.
Hey,
Exactly.
I'm gonna be like, wait, your
Now,
girl.
niggas know,
So,
niggas know. Now, Frank will tell you this, right? Like, I am the perennial single motherfucker in the crew, right? Like,
Yes,
all my
sir.
niggas is married or in long time relationships and shit, right? And I live through my niggas. I live vicariously through them. I like really champion they love. You know what I'm saying? Even when they going through their shit.
hey,
Like, you know, chicks will call me and be like, I know you're telling him to just fuck me. And I'll be like,
No, I'm not.
nah, you got it fucked up. First of all, this nigga ain't listening to my advice about no motherfucking love shit. I'm the nigga that ain't got no fucking, like, you know, you can't that's what I'm advising a nigga on a marriage, right? And
Yeah,
then secondly, I want my niggas to win, man. I love my niggas when they feeling good about their woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not that friend that's gonna like, oh yeah, girl,
Hey.
F that nigga, blah blah blah. I'm not that friend. I'm that friend that's like, girl, analyze it from all sides. Like, don't just jump straight to crazy.
You
So-
Don't try to get them
girls
to
so-
tell the difference.
I
Women,
don't.
is different. Women
I'm not
get
that-
right to the point.
Look,
Girl,
we're gonna
that
be
nigga
smart to
good.
find so if you want
Why you
somebody.
like that ugly
Look,
nigga anyway? He ain't got shit going on, girl. That nigga's using you, girl. You don't
at
know.
least one out of the squad for sure. If,
But
if it's four,
Nigga,
if
ain't
it's
me.
3, or if it's 2, it's at least one motherfucker in that parody or in that. Really, that nigga?
But look, then the
You
cold
think-
part about it, right? Look, did they homegirls, both of the homegirls come over and talk to you? You got both of them in the bed. Now that happened before too. It's like, what about your
Hey.
homegirl? Well, she don't
Hey.
know how to act anyway. Y'all
Hey.
just dry snitched on her.
Hey, so that's like, okay, so we're talking about letting a nigga know this girl from the streets. Like me personally, I'm gonna drop them fucking innuendos. I'm gonna drop them motherfucking, like, I'm gonna be like, hey, it's like, I'm gonna go call my girl, be like, oh, your girl? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's ridiculous. That's
I ain't
Well,
gonna
they
lie. I
gonna
said,
never be no shit.
oh,
Look,
hey,
nigga,
I
I
didn't
seen
see
her at the whoopie whoop.
Conduct yourself accordingly.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna make a nigga ask me, man, what you mean?
Now,
You know what
I
I'm saying?
am
What you
this
Have
mean
you
by
ever
that?
seen?
I will tell
Not
you,
so you
I am
ask.
this
You
nigga.
can tell they
I'm
act.
out somewhere. I'm out somewhere, and I bump into your chick. Like, nigga, it's obvious. Like, I see her. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say something to her.
Yeah,
I might not say shit to you,
exactly.
but she definitely gonna know. Look, you out of pocket, home, bro. This ain't no cool shit. I ain't
That's
no
how
nigga
you do that though, because that bitch gonna be sitting back thinking like, what if he snitch on me?
before I
I gotta
get to
keep
him type
clean.
shit, right? Even though I ain't never gonna say shit, but you know, yeah.
That's that shit that
I
makes somebody
probably told
think
you, but I wasn't even doing nothing.
Yeah, whatever.
Then when you call me with the what was the bitch doing? Hey man,
Yeah.
doing what bitches do. Nigga, what?
Exactly. But look, or we could be right here in this situation right here, right?
I
You
just
could
want
be
to
holding
say, everybody, not all bitches do that.
majority of them. Majority of them.
Not all
Because
bitches.
he was at work
Yeah,
all
but
the time. He
look,
don't show me no attention.
When you
or
ain't
nothing.
operating like that, then you get that little mama title, right? Then nigga don't
Yeah.
talk about you like that, right? Nigga be
Hey,
Exactly.
but for
Little
real though,
mama.
that will have a motherfucker telling on themselves though, because she don't know what the hell
That's what
you
I'm
know.
saying, because you don't know what's going on. Like you said, you're not going to tell your hoe, but you going to tell her. So that'll make a bitch snitch on herself instantly because
Exactly.
And I'm going to tell you how that will make me feel. Put myself in that situation. If someone read it to me and I'm like, right now, the most faithful person I know, okay? So if I'm on some weird shit, somebody read it to me that he knows and he like, oh, yeah, you know you ain't right, and I'm just be like, come home, baby, look, I don't know what you done heard, but
I'd rather you give me a straight up fade like that though. You know what I'm saying? And not pussyfoot around with it, because that's the thing that's detrimental, right? Because everybody is so quick to get on this internet and swipe left or right, or what's that Tenderizer and all the rest of these meet up.
That's
and,
exactly what it is. That's
You know what I'm saying?
exactly what it is.
Tinder?
you know what I'm saying? It show up and it's like, oh, I've been waiting for the unicorn, 6 foot, 6 figure, the devil to show up, right? And not knowing that dude is, you know what I'm saying, got a jellyfish spine it don't have no backbone, but he's ready to take your stuff over, right? And it's the same thing. So how many going to invest in the chick that he already know that I got to do whatever? You already got the lineup, unless you just lying to kick it like that. I just believe your bald face ass lie, right?
I think a lot of bras just hop on the internet and be so free like that because they think it's a thing to do. I don't think like if
it's a fad. That's why
it's detrimental.
He's out of the internet shit a little bit too because that right there, like it's the cool thing to do.
Right.
It's
everybody else is doing it.
Especially if you got a real one that's been invested with you whatever amount of time it is, right? Well, and now you just told this dude that you lined it up for success, right? So he could have took his last little gas money, whoopty-wop, made it nice at home for you, but you made it an excuse to argue with me so you could go outside and do what you got to do.
Okay, so like I seen this one video, right, Nick? It was a girl and her baby daddy, and I guess she cheated on him with his brother or some crazy shit like that. And when it was brought to her, he on the phone like videotaping him, like talking to her about it or whatever. And she's like, "So you cheated on me before too?" She's like, "But that was somebody you didn't know. Like, why would you do it with my brother?" She's like, "Because I wanted it to hurt." Duh. Like, it's a cool. Like, what the hell?
She'd ended up shot. Right there.
And
you should be dead type shit.
Like, what type of shit? And you could hear the pain in bro voice, like when he was like this, like wow, like
she'd have caught an uppercut or something.
Like,
they'd have to
look,
like, okay,
and maybe
like this our son's uncle. She's like, okay, and I'm like,
but see, and I'm not even qualified to say it, right? Because allegedly in my life, I had ladies of the night that would tell me I'll drop them off and say, and we get this money and pay this rent, right? But how am I ever gonna get jealous of the woman going out there cheating on me when she bringing bread back to the house? But people don't even see it like that because they think that we are the tricks now. Now we go into this.
Ladies at night, what?
I said ladies of the night that were participated in paying
allegedly.
Rent.
He said allegedly.
Just take it in.
Yeah. But the thing is,
but
right?
I gotta go to bed. I love y'all. The ladies of the night took me out. Y'all enjoy this one. I'm out of here. I love y'all. The ladies of the night is for me tonight. I gotta go to sleep.
There you go. See, one day you'll find out when we sit in person, not being on the internet.
Yes.
Hey, so look, yeah. Let's do that. So look, that will be a show, right? I want to thank my special guest for coming in and talking that shit with us, man. Nick Nas and the young Kingfish Mac, the ultra producer. But this is it for the Thursday show, man. We'll be back next Wednesday, back on the program, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be awoke. I promise y'all. I promise.
It's always lovely.
Do all of the like, shares, subscribes, do all the shit, man. And peace.
Peace.
That's even worse.
Grab my shit, put it back over me, and tucked into it like a burrito roll myself.
Yeah, that's me for sure. Like you ain't gonna get it this time.
Bitch, you gonna take it this time, right?
You got to pull hard. Yeah.